Welcome back to Ox Tools. I'm Tom. So this is a new series that I'm going to start here. I'm going to break up some of the different elements that I film about. And what this will be about, it'll be an isolated subject, and it'll be tool acquisitions. So as you guys all know, I'm pretty constantly buying tools for myself, things that I don't have or that I want to upgrade or etc., things like that. So I think I'm going to separate those from the viewer appreciation and the flea market stuff, just so they're more standalone type episodes. And this particular one, there actually be two tools in it. One is a kind of a minor tool, and one is what I would call a more major tool. And what I thought we'd do is show the tool, talk about it for a little bit, and then maybe try it out. And in this case, I think we will. So this one is a screw extractor set that I bought. And thank you, Bruce Whitman. He kind of showed these off in a couple of his videos, and I lusted after them, and I had to have a set for myself. So what do you do when that happens? You go buy a set. So anyway, we're gonna go check those out, and then I'll have to break a bolt in something, and we'll see how they work getting it out. Okay, let's go check it out. Okay, so this is the first new tool acquisition. Actually, my wife picked these up for me. She was in a thrift store, an antique store, or something like that, and saw these and asked to see them. And then, you know, she's sensitive about tools, and she knows tools, so she picked them up, and immediately she could tell that these were basically brand new, and they are. Anyway, the price was what is it? $3, $2.79, $3. These are Fullers, and they're made in England, and they're kind of nice. Here's what I noticed is these fine serrations here, and they're very crisp and they're very sharp still. There's a little bit of like a haze of rust or something on it, just a very thin film that'll come right off. You know, with a little bit of Scotch-Brite and oil. But anyway, all the edges are still very crisp, and you know, they haven't been kicking around in a toolbox for 20 years or something like that. Anyway, they're kind of nice. This is a style called Lineman Pliers, and these are great for you know, a variety of electrical enclosure type jobs. You know, punching out knockouts. You can grab them and rip them out. Twisting wires, cutting wires. The ones you see in modern times are much bigger than these. They're, you know, half again as long, probably a big set of Lineman pliers. Anyway, these are just nice. These are great for twisting wire and clipping wire. So anyway, $3. So the wife picked those up for me, and you know, she's even looking out for me. It's great. Anyway, let's look at the next thing. Okay, so this next one here, I saw these on Bruce Whitman's channel, and Bruce has a machine shop down in Oz, Australia down there, and he does a lot of repair jobs for I don't know, packaging equipment and printing equipment and things like that. So he's kind of a on-call repair guy down there to quite a few businesses. Anyway, he's been doing a series, Get Her Out, the, you know, stuck fasteners and things like that. Well, Bruce uses a style that I've never used before, and it's just because I've never been exposed to them. But they're kind of these, I call them spline drive type ones. They're just these cylindrical splines here. So these have a little edge on them, and you drill a hole, and then you drive these in, and they have a little driver so that you can get onto them. Let's see, I'm not sure what this part's for here. Well, I guess, oh, I see what this is. So this theoretically fits over the fastener, I think, so that you can get the drill started on center. is what it looks like to me. So anyway, I fished around, and spline extractors and straight screw extractors didn't yield any search results. So Bruce Whitman and Chris Stevens said, "Hey, take a look at Blue Point or Rigid," which I've got all the bases covered because these are marked Rigid here, and these are marked Rigid. So apparently Rigid makes a set. And anyway, so I got one from our Snap-on guy at work, and we get a screaming discount from the industrial Snap-on dealer. It's basically whatever price the street price is. We are better than half. We get a better than half discount on that. So anyway, these were. Oh gosh darn it! I should have looked at the thing. I think they were $70 or something like that. Is what I paid for them, which is probably a little high, but I didn't spend a lot of time trying to find the best price. So I just wanted them, so I have them. So anyway, Bruce, thank you very much for turning me on to those, and you too, Chris, for pointing me in the right direction to find those. And we'll have to break off some fasteners so we can test drive those. So anyway, okay, stage one here is we're gonna drill and tap a hole in this victim here. So let's make it hard on ourselves here. What is that, 3/4? Let me set the thing here. So I'll make the hole blind just to make it a good test. We'll drill, I don't know, 5/8 deep. Okay. And then let's just kind of do this workmanlike, like we would be if we, we're doing this for real. Put a nice chamfer on that. Okay. Alright, now we'll tap. And let's see here. So once again, I'm going to zero this, and I'll come back to my hole, and I'm going to tap it. Well, let's see if we can get a 1/2 inch out of it here. 3, 4. That's pretty close. Okay. Alright. Looks like a hole full of crud. Alright, let me get a fastener, and we'll go to stage 2 here. Okay, so stage 2 here. Let's put a fastener in there, and we're just going to bottom that out. And then we're going to pretend that we're not paying attention here. And just run that right into the bottom of that hole. Let's see what happens here. Adam, it's dinner time. Huh? Okay, let me tighten this bolt up. I'm almost there. Uh-oh. Crap. Damn it. Now what? Oh boy. All right. Let's get the screw extractor out. All right. Well, there's our set. Instructions. We don't need that. Okay, so we got a 3/8 fastener here, and so it's saying, which one? Number 3. That would be this guy right here. And then we're gonna pilot drill it, and then we're gonna counter drill it. We'll use their drill bits. So let's go to town here. I'm going to shove those way up in there. Now, you know, where this is like what I would call pretty optimal conditions here, right? We're centered up in the milling machine, right? And, you know, I fully expect this to work properly. Get a good start here. Okay. My Ace Hardware grade 0 Cheapco bolt seems to drill easily. Okay, so that's all the way through, and that's actually just a useful technique with any kind of screw extractor, is to try to go all the way through the fastener. It kind of tends to relieve, you know, these kind of cylindrical stresses that are on the thing. So from being torqued. Okay, so let's put that away before I lose it. All right. All right. So this is going to help a lot. That's actually a pretty healthy sized drill for that fastener. Hard to, and I'm pretty sure I'm through there. All right. Okay. Well, I think, you know, we will get this out of the mill. Should we get this out of the mill, or just try it here? I don't know. This is good advice as any. I'll just move it over a little bit. Let me change the camera around, and then we'll give this thing a go. All right, let's give this thing a try. There's the extractor, and you can see that it's kind of splined. Feels pretty damn snuggerino. And then it has a little driver guy there. And of course, I didn't grab a driver. Well, you know what? Maybe it is the same. Nope. I was thinking it was the same size as the fastener head that we removed, but it's not. So let me grab a tool for that. Alright, I got a box wrench here. I think I want to be down close to the world here. Oh yeah, look at that. Son of a gun. Those suckers work. It's coming right out. Sweet. That's pretty cool. Now, so I drove that in there hard enough. Okay, so there's an idea how hard I drove that in there, right? So it went past the where I tapped it, right, and continued to drive it down in there until it developed enough torque to shear that off. Actually, the hole looks fine. I'd probably still run a tap in there just to kind of clean things up. Now, getting these off, I think we'll probably just put it in the vise here and get a little punch and punch it out of there. But I'd call that 2 thumbs up. That's a good tool. So that's these Blue Point screw extractor set. Got the number on it? No, of course not. Anyway, Rigid makes them too. You can find them online. And thank you very much, Bruce Whitman. Those work great.